Hey, welcome to Smoking Eagle's Rod Shop. Jason and I are back for our holiday video special. We're doing a 2 video thing. We already did another one. If you haven't seen that, there'll be a link. You can go down in the description. You'll find it. I'll put it at the end of this video for you too, just so it's convenient. This video, we're doing the top 10 items that we think you should use the 30% off Harbor Freight coupon on, and pick these tools up if you don't have them. I see people on Facebook and other, whatever you want to call it, threads, you know, like Reddit and all them other places, complaining that, oh, 30% off $20 and less items is a wasted coupon. It's stupid. You can't get anything cool for that. Well, Jason and I disagree with that. And we came up with a list here of 10 items that we think when that 30% coupon comes out, if you don't have this tool, you should go pick it up. Yeah. Because it's a good deal. And it's a tool that is very handy for most people. These are generalized tools that are right around the $20 mark that you're going to get the maximum amount of discount on. And we think that it's a good deal. And we actually put in a bonus item too. So these aren't in any order necessarily as far as like coolest to least coolest. But we've got all the items here. So the first item we're going to start off with is 1,000-piece zip tie pack, just like this one here, right there. What do you think, Jason?
You always need zip ties, and why pay full price for them?
Exactly. If they go 30% off, get your 30% off. You've got a 1,000-piece zip tie pack.
When haven't you used 1,000?
And they sell the little packs for $1. They put them on sale once in a while. They're normally $2. Just get the 30% off the $10 and get 1,000 of them. Throw them in a shoe box.
Yep.
Good to go.
Have them around. You can divide them up. I thought that was like a big multicolor pack.
Yeah.
You can take all the non-car related colors into the house.
And they got 2 different packs too. They have like the thicker ones.
Yep.
And then they have like the smaller ones. So if you're doing like smaller ones.
Yeah. I mean, this is a great time. This is a great time to stock up on those things that you're going to use.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you don't use zip ties in your garage, I don't even know where to go with that. Yeah. Like, are you even in the garage?
I can't finish that sentence.
Are you even in the garage?
Exist.
Yeah, it doesn't. Okay.
Okay, next tool on our list is going to be the 20-volt Bauer tire inflator tool.
You always have flat tires.
Yeah, you never know when you're going to have to pump up a basketball for the kids, bike tire, car tire.
And this is one of those, like, I don't know if I would buy it just outright. This is
if
kind of
you
the
don't
smaller,
have the 20-volt Bauer battery packs already,
don't worry about this.
I wouldn't buy the tool just to go into that line. I'd buy one of the other tools. But Bauer does have a ton of 20-volt tools that I have that are homeowner kind of focused. They're not mechanic tools. They're leaf blowers, weed whackers.
That's a very
chainsaws.
Yep, I have a flat tire on the front of the riding lawnmower.
Yep,
a kid needs a basketball pumped up.
It's winter, throw it in the trunk of your car. I mean, it's one of those things that you probably are in the Bauer line if you're shopping at Harbor Freight and watching this video anyway. So we tossed it in there. I think that's a good one. I'm sure there's probably a competitor that's close, and you're getting 30% off of it.
Yeah, so
30% off, it's not $20, right?
It doesn't hurt as bad.
All right, guys, and the next thing on our list, everybody knows this. Last year, they were super hot. It's the mini toolbox. Now they come in multiple colors now. I know last 12 Days of Christmas, which is a sweet sale. I like that sale. They were $9.99 or whatever. They were all the rage. They flew off the shelves, you know.
Couldn't even get them.
Everybody was buying them 100 at a time or something. But now, multicolored, like Jason said, all the colors. They're $16.99. That's not a bad deal. I just saw one at Walmart that said Donut Media on it, and it was $39.99.
You can set one on your desk at work, put all your pens and pencils in it.
You can put on your nightstand and put your hole punch in it, or your wallet. Things like that. That's more of a novelty item. But I have seen a lot of cool people. I got a short on it, and there's a lot of comments in there of guys, you know, using them for all their electrical stuff, or they do like computer work, and they have all their little like diodes and all that stuff in there.
My sister's into sewing, into quilting, and she has all of her tools for her sewing machine in one. Because it's about the right size for just It's for a couple handfuls of tools, but not a ton of tools.
Yeah, definitely a novelty, but it's also definitely got multiple uses for multiple different people.
Really
no matter
cool.
what you're really doing. So yeah, cool. You might look into that. The next thing on our list, we actually have 2 of these. That's why we added a bonus item, because we couldn't decide on which one we liked best. Jason actually likes this, either the 3/8 Pittsburgh soft grip flex head ratchet.
Yeah.
It was right at $20. You're gonna get 30% off of it. It's got the flexible head on there.
You're not going to use it all the time.
You're not gonna use it all the time, but it is a handy tool.
But sometimes if you can just break it loose and then you can spin it up and then you can just spin it off,
Yeah.
it comes right off.
Yeah. He likes the flex head ratchets. A lot of guys do. Some people don't. Now, I know you can buy an Icon and it's way nicer, or a Snap-on or a Matco, but look, guys,
$20.
we're trying to take advantage of the 30% off coupon. Remember
20
that?
bucks, 30
it's
bucks.
$20 ratchet. Their
30.
lifetime warranty.
Yeah.
So to counter his 3/8 ratchet, my Pittsburgh ratchet, but honestly, I've used a lot of ratchets, Craftsman's, Cobalts, Snap-ons and shit throughout the years. And I actually like the Pittsburgh 3/8, 1/2 inch, and even the 1/4 inch drive composite ratchets.
Now
they're plastic, guys. They're plastic.
For him, this isn't buying it and putting it in his toolbox and using it occasionally. This is adding to the pile of them that's already in his toolbox.
Yeah, I have piles of ratchets, right?
And these plastic ones specifically, like you grab a socket and you just grab another plastic ratchet and go.
I've got like 2 of each, right? And they're beat to crap. I've never had to warranty one, and I am not easy on them. And they're my go-to ratchets. Like, I grab the plastic ratchet.
You got a plastic ratchet and he's asking, hey, get me a cheater bar. It's a plastic ratchet.
Yeah,
Stop.
I'm like, when they get to about here, then I'm like, probably ought to get a better ratchet. Like, I mean, those things, they
Bulletproof.
look cheap. They look chintzy. You're probably laughing right now thinking I'm an idiot, but I'm telling you, if you spend the 12, 18 bucks, whatever it is, and you get the 30% off on a plastic ratchet just to make me look dumb, you're going to be looking in the mirror as a fool. Because those ratchets, totally worth the money. I use the one like a hammer. Like, it's got chunks missing out of it because I'm like, hey, it's non-marring, right?
Yeah, it's non-marring. This hammer is a non-marring hammer. It's a plastic ratchet.
Anyway, so there's the 2 ratchets that, like,
you can add to the stock of them that you already have. That's what Dustin would do.
Between, right? Those are the 2 we choose between. That's good. Okay, so we did a 20-volt battery option now. Let's say you have an air compressor.
And this is one of those, you have to have an air compressor.
Yeah, if you have an air compressor, which, you probably do. A lot of people do. I know a lot of people are going to electric, right? And there's a lot of really good electric tools, but electric does not have this tool. And you can pick it up with your 30% off coupon. It is a medium length barrel air hammer. These things are super handy.
Yeah, they will knock things loose that you don't like.
Yeah, cut bolts off, drive rivets out of frame rails.
And you never think, it's not like the first tool it's not the first option a tool.
Yeah.
It's an air hammer is your third option of like, how are we going to get this drain plug out of the 7.5 inch rear end? For how are we going to get the fill plug out of it? And Dustin's like, well, I have this attachment
for my air hammer.
And I'm going to pull on the wrench, and you're going to give it the old what for with the air hammer. And yeah, that thing came undone, and I was like, there was no way when we looked at this thing that I thought that plug was ever coming out of there.
They've got some cheap chisels and tools out there. Harbor Freight only carries 1 multi-pack, so you could get this tool for your 30% off. You could leave and come back in and buy the multi-pack of extra bits and all that stuff for it for another 30% off, and then you've got the whole deal right there.
And these really are air tool specific.
Yeah.
And they are like
if you've got an air compressor, you got to have one.
You got to have one. And if you don't have one, get one. And if you have one, buy an extra one, because you could always use an extra air hammer around. They beat themselves up.
I have this one that's a $20 medium barrel, and then I have the big Chief long barrel. It just breaks stuff. Like, it legit breaks stuff.
That's all it does.
I don't use it very often, but when I do, I'm planning to break stuff. So
Yeah, things are getting fixed.
But the medium one will do like 99% of what you need to do.
Yep.
The big long one, it's expensive. You know, you're not getting that 30% off coupon with it. But I've used it to drive the leaf spring perch bolts out of the rubber bushings with a drift pin and just plow them out. You know, the ones everybody's got to burn out with a torch and cut out. I just put that baby on there and some safety glasses, and it makes it happen. So anyway, that's a good air tool.
Yeah, those. But that's very pneumatic. That's pneumatic specific.
Yeah.
And if you are into pneumatics, yes.
And you're gonna need like a 30-gallon air compressor to run.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
But this is the medium barrel one, and like I said, it does a great job. It's not heavy duty. It's kind of that in between. I grab it first. If it doesn't make it happen,
yeah. Speaking of heavy duty,
then we break stuff. Yep. So next thing on our list is going to be the 36-inch Pittsburgh pry bar. This thing's $20. You're going to get your 30% off. And how many times have you been prying on something and thought, if only I had a little more leverage? This thing will do it. And the cool thing about this is it's lifetime warranty.
Yep.
So, I mean, can you bend it? Can you break it?
Absolutely.
They're pretty much challenging you. I haven't been able to do it, and I've used it a bunch. I heard a couple of guys on a couple of my Harbor Freight Facebook groups that I follow say that the handle breaks, you can't hammer on the end of it. One guy said, that's fine. I just took a hacksaw, and I went down an inch. I cut it off and took the plastic off, and now I've got the end of the steel, and I still have a handle. I mean, another guy had a garden tractor that he couldn't find a front axle to. He bought one of these for 30% off, cut the ends off, welded this all up, did a bunch of tomfoolery, whatever, wham bam. He's got a new front axle in his garden tractor.
Yeah.
It's like you're literally paying 30% off of $20.
Yeah.
You're barely paying for the material this is made out of.
Yeah. Wear your safety glasses. Buy if you're gonna play with this, get a better than $20 set of safety glasses. This thing will absolutely come at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
This thing's no joke.
Totally a good buy for your 30% off.
Yeah.
That thing is sweet.
It's not something you're gonna buy unless you need.
Right.
And this is your opportunity to just put it in the toolbox for 30% off, and it'll be there when you need it.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm going in there, snatch it up with 30%.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's everything but our bonus item.
Yeah.
And our bonus item, because we had a battery pack and a pneumatic, we decided to choose a bonus item that we thought very cool. Jason didn't even know this existed.
I did not know this existed
until I showed him.
Yeah.
It is the zip tie gun. This one's metal. They sell some cheap ones on Amazon that are plastic. And
what kind of sights can you get for that guy?
I don't know. But it's pretty sweet. These are like $20, and again, you're gonna get your 30% off, and it's a zip tie, right? So all you gotta do is take your zip tie. You're gonna stick it around. Let's put it around this.
Put it around the old pry bar.
We'll put it around the old pry bar here.
You should put a tag on the pry bar. It says pry bar.
Then all you gotta do is stick this in here like this, and then you just ratchet it down.
And when it gets tight,
it cuts her off. Shoots her out the back. Ejecto. Semi-automatic zip tie. It might need to be they may have to ban this.
Might have to get her stamped.
I might. But anyway, guys, 30% off. This is again, it's kind of one of those novelty tools. You may not necessarily need it, but it is handy. It's got an adjuster on the bottom. I don't know what that's for. I actually just bought this because it was cool.
Probably
adjustable tension to tighten as needed, so you can adjust the tension on it. So you could loosen it up if you're afraid you're going to damage wiring or something.
Or a pry bar. Crank her down tight.
But anyway, so that's our bonus tool. If you already have the other stuff, super sweet.
I feel like I'm in duck hunt again.
Yeah, it's like a rubber band gun. We should buy those.
Ooh.
That'd be fun in the shop. Rubber band guns for everybody for Christmas. Or the 12 hours of wrenching rubber band fight.
Nerf wars.
Right?
Wait, okay. we're old school. We'll go with rubber band guns. Get some rubber band guns.
Yeah. We should put your eye out, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so we got that. That was our bonus item there. And
so those are tools.
Those are all tools. Now,
some of the other things that you can get while you're there.
Let's say you've already got all these tools, or you don't need them. You're like, hey, Dustin, hey, Jason, you guys are idiots. Where are you buying this pry bar? I don't need a pry bar. There's nothing worth buying at Harbor Freight that I can use this 30% off coupon. Touche, bro. Have we got it for you? Now, the number one thing that we're thinking about there is disposable blue shop towels. They're right around the $20. You get the big tub of them. You always need shop towels. They're 30% off. 30% That's not a bad deal. Now, let's say by some stretch of the imagination,
that's $6.
You can get them at Rural King cheaper, or Walmart, or even at Harbor Freight. I mean, it's 30% off the regular price. Are you scrimping to save another 20 cents?
On shop towels.
On shop towels. Like, if nothing else tickles your fancy, just buy you a bucket of shop towels, because you're going to need them.
Yeah, if the kids come out, they can each have their own shop towel. They don't have to tear it in half and share a shop towel.
That's right. Yeah, you can wipe off your face with one and your parts with another. You don't have to double down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's a good one. I like that one. Another disposable item, right? Because there's many disposable items. Stuff. The second, right? If you've got plenty of shop towels, let's say you're like, Dustin, Jason, I've already done that. I got like 10 boxes of them. The next thing.
I don't use disposable shop towels. I use old t-shirts.
That's right. That's fine. Cool. I get it, right? Next thing is any item on the chemical rack.
Yeah.
Any item on the chemical rack. Because
big old jug of purple power.
Chemicals never go on sale. If you know anything about buying stuff, right? What doesn't go on sale? Oil, gas, and chemicals, right? So your PB blaster, that's your engine degreaser, that's your big jugs of purple power, that's, WD-40, multi-lube, that's, so many different things are all on that brake clean. All that stuff, right? Yeah, they're only $7 or $8 items, but you already passed up all the $20 stuff because none of that stuff was worth it.
Yeah,
so get your 30% off a can of PB.
Yeah, get you that $10 can of WD-40.
And with the money you saved, you can buy a case of PB.
Yeah.
R.
Yeah. and save your $3 because you only spent $10.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. And the last one that we have, if you happen to, unlike us, have a car that is nice enough that you actually want to wash it.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. It's hard for some people. I mean, your Daily's a Toyota, so you're not going to wash that.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
No.
And then the Elko.
I think it's seen water once.
It looks great from 30 or 40 feet. So I think it's good.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah. But anyway, all jokes aside, if you have a vehicle that you actually want to wash, Harbor Freight has expanded their Meguiar's car cleaning section.
They have
all kinds of cool stuff in there. Yep. Yeah, it generally goes on sale for $1 off of whatever it is. The multiple things from car wash solution to ceramic wax to ceramic detailer. They've got tire cleaner in there now. They've got wheel cleaner. They got all the different compounds for buffing, all that stuff. All you got to do is go over there. None of those are ever going to just be 30% off.
And you're not going to find them cheaper, and you're not going to find a better name brand than Meguiar.
Yeah, so, you go to
get the 30%
AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Napa, they all carry Meguiar's too. So it's not like it's an off-brand, great value brand or something. It's Meguiar's. Just go in there, grab your favorite detailer, get your 30% off, and don't buy anything else because you only went in there for that. Or buy whatever you want because that's what
Get the pry bar.
Get the pry bar. But then you got to pay full price for that.
Oh.
You could always wait till the next coupon.
Yep.
But anyway,
use those 30% coupons.
Use the 30% off coupons, guys. Don't listen to everybody that says they're not worth nothing. You can't find nothing. If you like this video, let us know in the comments below what tool we missed that you think we should have put on the list.
What's the tool that add it to the catalog?
Yeah, what is the best value tool for the 30% off coupon that we didn't find?
Yep.
And if you like this video, let us know. Maybe we'll do, because they have the one coupons that are $10 and under.
Yeah.
Because I get the $20 and under because I'm a member. I'm a fanboy, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever you want to call it. I'm hooked, right?
I saw the receipt today.
Yeah.
They got this guy.
On speed dial. But anyway, maybe we'll do one of these videos and we'll do $10 and under with the good coupon.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Or yeah, best item. Yeah, give us a category below, like best item under $40 or best item under 50. Ooh, that gets fun.
Yeah. Let us know if you like the Harbor Freight videos, guys. I know there's tons of guys on YouTube that are doing those videos, so
yeah.
I'm trying to do things a little bit different, have some fun, break it up a little bit over the holidays because
we always have fun when we go to Harbor Freight. We love going to Harbor Freight. And we spend an hour there just looking at things.
We make plenty of videos teaching, showing, joking, doing burnouts and wrenching on stuff. This is kind of a little different, a little outside of our realm of
but fun, but still a lot of fun.
So anyway, guys, I appreciate all your support. Like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends. Don't forget, we've got merch available on our website if you'd like that. Hats, t-shirts. I got beanie hats and I got sweatshirts because it's winter here now. But you may be watching this in July and you're like, I don't need a sweatshirt in July. What a jerk. But anyway, I'm going to post some other videos around my melon here of things Jason and I are doing in our shops, this shop, a shop, maybe the yard. I don't know. Join our Facebook group so you can laugh at all our shenanigans when we're not dropping videos. And until next time, guys, keep on wrenching. Peace.